Holy fuck. Bees.
Nothing will
Jesus
boost your
Christ.
Strava times
A
like
swarm.
a swarm of bees.
How the fuck does that happen?
In the last video, we visited the YT Mill in San Clemente, California, to get away from the cold Midwest and to shred some flowy single track on the latest YT bikes. I got to indulge my inner downhill racer and tested myself on a fairly long but non-technical climb. Today, I head out to Black Mountain in San Diego to have a go at some proper tech. The bike for this ride was this beat-up but well-maintained Trek Remedy 8, the perfect bike for ripping down some intermediate level gnar. The trail? Miner's Ridge, a rocky intermediate level loop. I picked up the trail on the north end, which started me at the bottom. The trail starts with a mellow wide track climb that becomes progressively steeper and rockier
Holy shit.
and looser. And did I say steeper and rockier? Then steep as fuck. Keeping a good cadence was tough on the loose.
This is something.
I completely underestimated how steep this trail was. That wasn't going to stop. The trail rises 600 feet in elevation over the course of the mile-long climb to the top. I did the math on this one. The trail averaged out to an 11% grade. Some sections of this trail get as steep as 28%. That's a steep trail. How is this blue? My goal was to make this climb without stopping, then make my way to the summit. I consider myself reasonably fit, but this was another level, and I admit that I did walk some of it. Walking it, however, wasn't much easier. The summit will have to wait until next time.
Come on.
The loose rocks made grip on the steepest sections difficult. I was regretting the choice of renting an Enduro bike for such a steep climb, but in hindsight, the Trek Remedy climbed well for a long travel bike.
Okay, so
Reaching the top of the loop, I took a break and prepared for the descent.
I use the word technical a lot, but this is significantly more technical, and this is apparently a blue rated trail.
One of the challenges I had descending these loose rocky sections was gauging my traction. These were a bit steeper than they look on video. A rock garden.
What's my line here?
What you are seeing here is my first legitimate rock garden attempt ever. I wasn't going to squander this moment, so I walked it first and found the smoothest line.
Oh, we're snagging. Gotta be better, right? Let's see.
So maybe this is not the most entertaining line through the rock garden,
Yes.
but this was another small victory. Let's do it again, shall we? With fresh confidence, I was ready to bomb down this rocky technical mess.
Oh, that's a fucking OTB.
Okay, maybe not. This was a steep, chunky mess with deep, wheel-grabbing ruts. This is the type of terrain that requires a long, super slack enduro or downhill by...
No problem.
a hardtail. I guess I could see that.
How's it going?
Fuck me. For every tough trail out there,
Good for
there's
you,
always
man.
someone who will embarrass you on a gravel
Holy
bike,
shit.
and 10 that'll embarrass you on a hardtail.
Ah, yes. And then eventually somebody reminds you how much you suck.
Proof that the mind game is a big factor in how well you ride. This was the type of trail I've been looking for.
Holy crap.
I'm riding it blind, as this is my first time, so the smart
scared
play
of this.
was really to take it carefully.
Bees. Jesus Christ. A swarm. How the f does that happen?
Well, that got me moving.
Come on. That's the last thing I needed. Stung to death. Oh, lucky. That's good. That's terrible.
was expecting to bomb down the rest of this trail,
Oh man, it's amazing.
but I found the limits of my skills. The best part of that is that I'm totally okay with it. There's something great about being a noob at something. Everything is scary. Every inch you advance is a win. You haven't reached any frustrating plateaus. The sport is pure and nothing but joy.
Oh, this is steep and sketchy. Sketch. Oh man, that's right. That's a tire grabber. Oh god. Oh. Holy crap. Oh my god. Careful. Oh, that's loose. That is some loose XLR. That's some XLR right there. Oh, here we go. Oh, man. Not too fast. On the trail. Not a bike either. It's like really jittery. Oh, this is like some Jeff Lonowski shit.
Now this section looks really cool and requires you to hop up on the rock. I'm gonna send it. Yeah, okay, I'm not practiced in this technique. I need to watch more Jeff Lonowski videos. I figure at this point just snap a couple shots for social media and move on. So after Miners Ridge, I headed to Lilac Canyon, also a blue rated trail, but this one was a more mellow tech trail. It's not as steep as Miners Ridge, but will give you a good taste of some tech. Slow speed control is needed in spots on this trail. There are some narrow exposed sections to navigate. Overall, I found it to be a lot easier than Miners Ridge. I'm baffled at how they are both rated blue. In hindsight, I should have started on Lilac Canyon to warm up before Miners Ridge. If it's your first time riding these trails, I'd recommend starting on Lilac Canyon. Even though there are some techie sections, the trail has a good amount of float to it. It's a good trail to warm up on.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Look at these rocks.
I wasn't ready to call it a day, and I found a trail just off Miners Ridge that looked like a fun little downhill single track. I was jonesing for a gravity fix.
Shit, this is crazy.
And oh man, did this one not disappoint. This trail is called Joon's Detour, and it's steep and fast.
Holy
After the ride, I looked up the trail to see what it was, and it turns out it's not a sanctioned trail.
coming up here.
Trail Force says to ride it at your own risk. My guess is that it's not maintained by the San Diego Mountain Bike Association. If you have the inside scoop on this, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to this channel and share with your friends. It's free and it makes me happy. If somebody put a Prop 65 label on Black Mountain that said, "Riding Black Mountain may cause lung distress and severe leg burn," I'd go back and ride it anyway. Hope you enjoyed this leg of my journey. Thanks for watching.